How is your juice, Katie?
It's good, Mommy, really refreshing.
This is Katie Morrison. She is 8 years old. Katie lives a happy and fun life with her family, but little did she know that on this day, her life was about to change.
Well, hurry up and drink your juice because we need to go to the supermarket to do some shopping.
Okay.
Katie and her mother took the bus to the supermarket that day because her father was using the car for his work, and whilst on the bus, a man approached them.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes, can I help you, sir?
You have a very pretty daughter. She's the most beautiful thing I laid eyes on. I wish she was mine.
Well, thanks for the compliment on my daughter, but we really need to be going. Our stop is coming up.
May I have your daughter? May I buy her and make her my wife?
No. You can't buy my daughter. What the hell is wrong with you? Come along, Katie. Let's go. My God.
Uneasy by the man's request, Katie's mother left the bus, but the man followed them.
Mommy, why did the man ask to buy me?
I don't know, darling. He's probably just a little odd, but anyway, let's not worry about that. There is shopping to be done.
Katie and her mother entered the supermarket, unaware that the man from the bus had followed them inside, watching them, especially Katie.
Okay, stay with me, Katie, at all times and don't go wandering off. Stay by my side.
Sure, Mommy.
Katie's mother was still a little suspicious about the stranger's request to buy Katie to make her his wife, so she kept the little girl at her side just in case.
Okay, should we get full-fat milk or low-fat milk? What do you think, Katie?
She waited for a response from Katie, but she got none. All she got was silence.
Katie, I asked you a question. You know that it's rude to ignore someone when they ask you a question.
Katie's mother turned around to scold her daughter, but when she did, she discovered that the little girl was no longer stood at her side.
Katie. Katie, where are you? This isn't funny, Katie. Stop messing around. Come out, Katie. Answer Mommy.
Unfortunately, no response came from Katie. She had completely disappeared and her mother began to fear the worst.
Someone help me. I think my daughter's been taken.
Excuse me, madam, but does there seem to be a problem?
It's my daughter, Katie. She's gone missing. 1 minute she was stood behind me and then the next minute she was gone. I think she's been taken.
Okay, and what makes you think she has been taken?
Well, when we were on the bus before we came here, a man approached me and asked to buy my daughter, but I said no. Then my daughter disappears. It's a little suspicious.
Well, we have security cameras installed all around the store. Perhaps you would like to come to our head office and check our CCTV, see if we can find anything.
Yes, thank you.
The security guard took Katie's mother up to the CCTV room to see if they can find anything on the cameras.
Now this system shows every single room and section in the store. Now if your daughter has been abducted, then this should hopefully show us. It will make for strong evidence.
She watched the security footage on the screen, and what she saw did indeed confirm her worst fears. She saw the man from the train carrying her unconscious daughter under his arm.
No. No. It's that man from the train. He's taken my baby. I should have known.
Well, seeing as this is indeed an abduction, then we will inform the police right away, and we can use this CCTV footage as evidence.
The security guard called the police immediately, and they took Katie's mother to a quiet room once they had arrived to discuss Katie's abduction.
Okay, Mrs. Morrison, can you please tell us a little information about Katie? What was she wearing?
She was wearing a white t-shirt with pink sleeves that had a picture of a teddy bear on the front, a blue skirt and red sandals, and she has light blonde hair that is in a ponytail.
And you believe that her abductor approached you on the bus when you were on your way to the supermarket?
Yes. He asked if he could buy Katie so that he could make her his wife. Then I saw him carrying her out of the store on the CCTV camera.
Okay, this seems to be some very interesting information. Can you please describe this man to us? It would be most helpful and help us find him quicker.
Well, he appeared to be some kind of Arabic man, and he spoke in an Arabic accent.
Looks like we may have a case of a forced marriage abduction. This man must have taken Katie to force her into marriage.
But I don't understand. Katie's only 8. She's too young to get married.
Yes, that is true, but in some countries, children as young as 8 years old are forced into marriage, and there are some that have been abducted from their own countries. If this is the case, then there's a strong chance that the person who took Katie will try and smuggle her out the country, so we'll put the airports on high alert.
Don't worry, Mrs. Morrison. We'll do everything we can to get Katie back.
But what if it's too late? What if she's already been taken out of the country?
We will do everything in our power to get your daughter back. This isn't the first case of forced child marriage abduction we've had to deal with.
Within hours, Katie's abduction had made the evening news.
Hello and welcome to the evening news. Earlier today, a young girl was abducted from a local supermarket. The victim, 8-year-old Katie Morrison, was shopping with her mother when she was snatched by what her mother believes to be an Arabic man who approached them earlier that day and asked if he could buy Katie to make her his wife, which confirms fears that Katie was abducted to be a child bride to the suspect. All local airports have been put on high alert in case the suspect attempts to smuggle Katie out of the country. We'll keep you up to date on the latest information.
Unfortunately, it was too late. Katie had already been smuggled out of the country by her abductor, and as soon as they reached his home, he took her into his basement.
Do not cry, little one. No harm will come to you as long as you behave and do exactly as I say. Now, you will remain in her until our wedding day, and I hope that you will be a wife to me. You are my wife now, so I expect some respect from you. You will do whatever I ask of you, no questions asked, understand? Stop crying. If you think I am going to let you go home, then you can think again. You are my wife now, so deal with it. I said stop crying, bitch. You are my wife now and this is your home. You will respect and please me like a good little wife. Understand?
No. This isn't my home. My home is not in this country. I want to go home. I want my mommy.
Shut up, bitch. You are never going back to your old home. This is your home now. You are my wife now and you will stay here for the rest of your life. Now make my food.
So officers, have you found her yet?
No, I'm afraid we haven't found your daughter yet, Mr. and Ms. Morrison.
But rest assured, we are still doing everything in our power to find her and the Arabic man who took her.
It had been almost 2 weeks since 8-year-old Katie Morrison was abducted whilst out shopping with her mother, and the little girl still haven't been found.
Please, you have to find her. You have to find our baby. We just want her back.
Don't worry, you two. We will find her. So far we've found no evidence to suggest that she's dead, so there's still a chance that she could still be alive.
Indeed. If this person took her to make her his wife, then there's no reason for him to hurt her, but it doesn't excuse what they did.
How are you doing, Aish, my wife? You doing okay?
This is Abdul Gaddafi, the man who kidnapped little Katie. He took her to make her his wife after seeing that she was pretty.
Hey, cheer up. I wasn't going to hurt you. Hey, I have a suggestion. Why don't we go out to Jebel Saad for our honeymoon? Would you like that, Aisha?
For the last time, my name isn't Aisha, it's Katie, and I don't want to go to Jabal Sada. I just want to go back home.
Come on, Aisha, stop being like this.
I want to go home.
Stop it, Aisha. This is your home now. You are my wife now and that is final.
I want to go home. I want to go home. Help, help. I've been kidnapped by a pedophile.
Oh my god. Will you just shut up? I don't want people to find out that you are her. You are heading to bed and I'll be there in a minute to punish you. And for the love of God, stop struggling, bitch.
Meanwhile, the person who lived next door to Katie's abductor has heard the little girl's screams.
Oh my goodness, I think someone is in trouble. I need to call the police. Hello, is this 999? I think someone is in trouble. I heard a child screaming next door. It sounded like they were saying that they had been kidnapped.
Well, that was it, planned shutting her in that room, but maybe I can punish her in a few minutes so I can teach her a lesson. Oh, there is somebody at the door. Hello, officers, what can I do for you?
Good afternoon, sir. You wouldn't happen to be Abdul Gaddafi by any chance?
Might be. What's all this about?
Well, we received a phone call from the man who lives next door saying he heard a child screaming.
And we are currently looking for Katie Annabelle Morrison, the child who was abducted and got smuggled out the United States nearly a week ago.
Well, I can assure you that there are no children here. I live alone.
Well, would you mind if we come in to take a look?
Don't you have a warrant? Because if you don't, then you can't come. Heck, I don't care if you don't have one. You're still not coming in.
Actually, we do have a warrant, so will you kindly let us search your house?
No, you're not coming into my house. Now go away and let me be.
Why are you refusing us to enter? Do you have something to hide?
No, I do not. I just understand why you want to search my house when I have done nothing wrong.
We just want to make sure that you're telling us the truth about no children being here.
I have told you that. Now can you please shut out?
Sorry, bud, but we still need to search this place.
Oh my god. You can't just barge into someone's home. Shut the hell out.
Hey, Officer Maxwell, get in here.
What is it, Officer Dinda?
Excuse me, little girl, but are you Katie Annabelle Morrison?
Oh, well, yes. I am Katie Annabelle Morrison. I was smuggled out of America to live with this guy in Saudi Arabia.
Hey, you guys better get out of my house this instant.
Not until you explain to us as to why there is a little girl surrounded by ropes and duct tape on her mouth.
Well, that's my daughter. We were playing a game called Hostage.
Stop lying. That is not your daughter, and she is actually Katie Annabelle Morrison, the girl you kidnapped and made her your wife nearly a week ago.
And you do match the description her mother gave our friends when she reported you stalking her on the day the child vanished, right?
Well, I am.
Abdul Hamid Gaddafi, you are under arrest for the abduction of Katie Annabelle Morrison.
No, please. I just wanted her to be my wife so we can live happily together.
That is no excuse. Kidnapping and pedophilia are both against the law. If you wanted to find someone to be your wife, you should have done it the right way, like finding somebody like you online, and not take somebody's child.
Oh Katie, our baby, Mommy and Daddy missed you so much.
I missed you both too. I thought I was never going to see you both ever again.
Thank you so much, officers. Thank you for finding our daughter and bringing her back to us.
Well, it is our job after all.
And rest assured, the man who took your daughter will be going to be in jail for a really long time.
And he will not be able to abuse your daughter ever again.
We still can't believe he took our little kitty. He didn't hurt you, did he, sweetie?
Well, he has almost used every single type of abuse on me, and he treated me like I was his slave.
Well, we'll leave you guys to it, and don't worry, he is now in prison and won't be coming anywhere near your daughter again.
Alright, and once again, thank you so much for rescuing our little kitty.